Hello, everyone. All right. Hi, everyone. So I want to come on here and talk about my 40-day fast experience. So if you did not know, I just completed a 40-day fast, my very first time. And I just really feel pressed upon my heart that I feel like some of you guys could benefit from this. Just my experience, how things went for me, and some things of that sort. So I'm just going to kind of briefly go over what I did, what this consisted of, and some things that I learned along the way. And I hope that it blesses you. I hope that it encourages and inspires you to go out and do this for yourself. So much clarity came from this. So let's rewind to the beginning. So last month, September 1st, 2022, I decided to just do it. Okay. I decided to just embark upon a 40-day fast for the very first time. And I'm sorry, I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. I decided to embark on a 40-day fast for the very first time. And I decided to do this for multiple reasons. The first reason really was just because I got tired of the cycle of I don't want to say mundane Christianity, because I really feel like, according to the Bible, scriptures talk about working out our own soul salvation. But I just really feel like I felt oppressing to just get out of the routine of things, right? I wake up, I do my devotion. My husband and I talk about God or, different things in our life. We watch a message, we go to church, and it just kind of becomes like routine, And so I just was like, I got super, super tired of this cycle. Another reason was because I truly, truly, truly feel like I just got tired of waiting on other people, one, but then kind of waiting. Like, I got tired of not seeing a breakthrough in my own life, in my own walk, in my own health. And so I just got tired of waiting on other people to get or to want to get a breakthrough in their health as well. So I decided to do this for that reason as well. Another reason that I decided to do this was because I really feel called to the health industry. I feel that so much so in my heart. And I really just wanted to start with myself. I really wanted to put all of my knowledge, all of my personal, professional health education into practice. And I decided to start with myself. So all of that wound up into a big old ball of my thoughts, my emotions, my energy, my excitement. And I decided to start a 40-day fast. So I had thought about it for a couple of months, and my birthday was in August, and I'm like, man, I just want to break through. I just really want to break through, coming into my new year. So what an experience it was. I have absolutely no regrets. The only thing that I regret is perhaps, what would I say I regretted? I regret maybe not doing it sooner. I regret maybe the days that I did kind of go down a little bit in momentum, kind of, it's work, y'all. It is absolutely work. So anyway, so my 40-day fast consisted of no sugar whatsoever. No sugar. And I started the fast with this book in mind. It is called the 40-Day No Sugar Fast, or 40-Day Sugar Fast. And so I just purchased this book. I literally saw this book in Barnes and Noble one day and I bought it. Okay. It was a splurge purchase. I purchased the book and I said, I have got to, because I have been, when I go to different stores or especially book searches, I find myself looking to bridge the gap between spiritual health and physical health. And this book was exactly that. So I bought the book, no questions asked, and I got tired of looking at it on my shelf. I bought the book about like maybe June or July. I got tired of looking at it on my shelf. And so I decided to embark on the journey. I said, 40 days, I can do that. So I started the journey September 1st and it concluded on October 10th. Now, when I decided to start this journey, I thought about making it like the following Monday, right after Malachi went back to school. School started in August. I thought about making it that following Monday, but I wasn't ready to do so. Well, a couple of weeks got by from me, and I realized that I looked at the calendar again. I said, I really want to start this at the new month. And so I looked at the calendar. I said, okay, my family's coming here in October. When should I do this or make this happen? Well, long story short, I said, you know what? The last 5 days of this are going to be with everybody here. Do I want to do that, or do I want to push it back through the holidays? And I said, you know what? No, I can enjoy people without food being involved or without sweets being involved. There was no other restrictions or stipulations on me. So I said, I can forego sweets for myself for 5 days. Okay. For the last 5 days. And I am so glad that I did, you guys. So anyway, I want to just talk to you guys about a few of the things that I learned through this journey and just really go from there. So the first thing that I learned was how many distractions are after me. How many things that I truly allowed to distract me and that I was truly not submitting my time, and how many places that I was not being a good steward of practice for the things that God has given me, from my family to my technology to my ideas to everything in between. And I truly was not allowing God to get the glory out of my time, even though it maybe looked like it on the outside. On the inside, it's kind of like, you know, you just feel so like all over the place, or you feel like your days just kind of get out from underneath you, and time just seems to slip away from you. And it's because distractions are truly, truly everywhere. I do believe that some people may be called to a life of singleness, or a life of, no family, no kids, and truly God is going to get the glory out of their life. Fortunately, unfortunately, that's not my lifestyle. So what does that mean? That means I do have to give some energy and time into other things in my life, as well as the desires that he has truly put on the inside of me. But he's supposed to get the glory out of everything in my life and not get the leftover out of my life, my time, and my days. And so I just really was able to dive into what that looked like for me, and really just establish different distractions, and really just get back on top of my time as a whole. So absolutely priceless. Okay. So the second thing that I was able to understand was that idolatry and strongholds are there's a very fine line between the two. And I just really learned that we got to be careful. We have to be careful, because strongholds become idols very quickly and very subtly. Strongholds are the things that weigh us down. And I've talked a little bit about strongholds in a couple of other of my Flames of Fire videos, but they are very, very sneaky. They are very, very just subtle. They come in the night. They come in very, very small ways to distract you. And then they grab hold of you, and then they become idols. And so just so that we're clear, idolatry or idol worship is anything that you love more than your obedience to Christ. If he told you to do something and you'd rather scroll for an extra 10 minutes, that thing has become an idol in your life. Family, friends, technology, or other, it has become an idol in your life. And so understanding idolatry and strongholds, and truly, truly, truly how sneaky they are. And you guys, when I tell you, these industries have paid billions of dollars to study the psychology of you and me. They have way more money than we do, and they are studying our habits in order to keep our attention. Everything is fighting for our attention, because our attention is how they get paid. Our attention is priceless, you guys. And so Christ has paid the ultimate price for our attention. And it's just unfair that we give it to things haphazardly. And so this journey for me was an identifying, eye-opening experience on how I've been giving my time to idols and what has become an idol in my life. And so just through transparency, some of the things that became idol, because this was a food fast or because this was a sugar fast and start off as a sugar fast and it ended as a sugar and coffee fast, I realized that coffee had become an idol to me because I would make exceptions. I would make excuses. I would not, I would bring coffee into my devotion when I clearly heard God tell me not to, or when I just would not obey his voice. I would feel convicted and I would do it anyway. And ultimately throughout the fast, I heard him tell me through different days, because this is broken down into days. It's day 1 through actually goes through day 41, but it's day 1 through day 41. And so on day, like, I want to say maybe day 10 or 11, she talks about, what else do you need to sacrifice for the remainder of this fast? And I did not want to submit to it. And I knew that's how it had become an idol to me, because I did not want to submit and give up my coffee, you guys. I am of the notion that coffee is a food group. So I did not want to give up my coffee. But what I learned about myself was that I don't love coffee. I love sugar. Because I tried to drink black coffee and I just cannot do it. Could not do it. But I know that coffee has benefits for health. And so I tried to do it. And I even drank black coffee some days because I wanted it that bad. And I said, well, maybe I can just drink black coffee. And then I learned that my lack of obedience had become an idol to me. My obedience to coffee, my submission to that routine had become an idol to me. So I sacrificed it and I said, whatever. And I walked past my coffee pot multiple times a day, the rest of the fast. And I was just like, so it was really a humbling experience because, like I said, coffee is probably the number one thing that I fast from. Anytime churches go on fast or anytime any experience in my personal life, coffee is the thing that I sacrifice above all things because it's the thing that I hold on to the hardest or the most. It's the last thing that I let go, even through my health journey. Okay. I knew it had become an idol. The other thing that I learned about myself, the last thing that I learned before I let you guys go, is that I had decided that, I realized that it was easy to self-medicate, okay? And when I say self-medicate, I mean that self-medicate through foods, that I was turning to comfort foods over the comforter, okay? And I realized this because I would want to, there were some very bad days in this process, and I realized that it was just, I wanted to go to sugar, sweets, something fatty, just a comfort meal, just comfort meal. And I realized that I was turning to comfort foods instead of the ultimate comforter. And that was just such a revelation for me. And I was just like, I was heartbroken for Christ, because he sits here and he watches me choose other things and everything else over him. And I just felt so compelled. And so when I tell you, this just was such an eye-opening experience that I got to know me better. And I was able to truly submit my desires for Christ himself and for Christ's desires. And so my heart was able to align more with his heart. So absolutely an amazing experience. And I went in searching for a breakthrough. I came out with my breakthrough in my health journey, in my leadership, in my relationship with Christ, in my leadership with my family. And so it was an absolutely amazing experience that I could not recommend enough. And ultimately, I have decided that this will not be the last time that I partake in this journey. So I don't know how often. I'm thinking maybe 2 times a year that I'll probably do this. And so I'm thinking about hosting it the next time. I'm thinking about making it a January thing and then making it like a mid-year ritual kind of thing. And so, just to kind of give us like some, just to kind of give us some momentum and give us like a head start or a reboot. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys have any comments, definitely leave them down below. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I see your comments. So thank you so much for watching. So if you did not know, my name is Adrienne, and I am the CEO of a brand that the Lord has given me called Witness Through Fitness. I started this brand in 2020, kind of got off my rocker in 2020, and the Lord is really just doing some amazing things. And so this video is a part of a series that I'm calling Flames of Fire Health Edition, where I come on here and I give you 15 to 20 minute conversation of some health advice, some health tips, and things like that. So if this video helped you, then definitely feel free to share it with a friend, and feel free to screenshot this, leave it in your stories, tag me so I can personally thank you. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.